Hello everyone, welcome back to our movie recaps. We're here to bring you the most exciting movie stories of all time. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because one lucky subscriber could win a free scooter. Alright, no more waiting around, let's jump right into today's recaps.
Nice moves, kid!
10 years ago, this movie burst onto the scene. Despite its conventional linear plot, it earned a high score of 8.3 and was even hailed by netizens as a benchmark in the science fiction genre. The film depicts a future world where human boxing is banned, replaced by brutal and fierce robot boxing. Charlie, a former professional boxer, loses his job as a result. However, he doesn't give up on his dream. Instead, he takes up the controller and continues his boxing career. But life isn't easy for him. His robots, bought at great expense, repeatedly lose battles, leaving him in debt. He sells custody of his son to his ex-wife's sister in exchange for $100,000 and uses the money to buy a robot named Noisy Boy, which is far superior to his previous one. Charlie feels rejuvenated and aims to earn more money with this robot. He eagerly heads to the underground boxing arena, proclaiming his intention to challenge the top boxers there. However, Max thinks Charlie is being too impulsive. He believes the new robot should participate in a few smaller matches first. But Charlie is already too excited and insists on showcasing its prowess that very night. The audience is thrilled to see Noisy Boy in action, and the host hypes up the atmosphere, introducing the arena's ace boxer, Midas. If Charlie can defeat him, he'll win a hefty $50,000 prize. As soon as the match begins, Noisy Boy lands a straight punch that knocks Midas down. Then, it relentlessly presses the attack. Charlie sees dollar signs and becomes somewhat arrogant, preparing to finish the match with a decisive move. However, at that moment, Midas seizes the opportunity, landing a punch that sends Noisy Boy flying and corners it against the pole. Charlie tries to salvage the situation, but he can't remember Noisy Boy's moves well enough. He can only watch as Noisy Boy takes a beating, its arm torn off by the opponent, rendering it defenseless. Finally, Midas delivers a heavy blow that sends Noisy Boy's head flying, shattering Charlie's confidence completely. By the way, if you enjoy our movie recaps, we're currently hosting a giveaway for our audience. We're excited to announce that a brand new scooter awaits one lucky subscriber. Don't miss out. Subscribe and follow us to stay tuned for more updates. The most important thing now is to assemble a new robot. So Charlie, accompanied by Max, goes to the scrapyard. He intends to find some valuable items here. While Charlie is searching for robot parts, the ground beneath Max's feet collapses and he slides down the cliff. Luckily, the boy escapes unharmed. Just as he's about to plummet, a mechanical arm catches onto his clothes. Charlie rushes over and rescues Max. Father and son embrace tightly, their first hug in over a decade. Max looks down and notices a buried robot among the debris. Determined to take it home, he insists, but Charlie dismisses it as worthless scrap and walks away. So Max digs alone all night. He hauls it out of the soil with a trailer, and, upon powering it up, discovers that the robot, named Adam, still functions and mimics his movements. Charlie's girlfriend explains it's a mirroring function. Max realizes Adam is special. He persuades Charlie to take Adam to a boxing match. But Charlie thinks a sparring robot like Adam is too weak and will only get beaten up. Undeterred, Max cleans Adam up and starts training him in boxing before dawn. Seeing this, Charlie's heart softens. After all these years, he hasn't paid much attention to his son. He agrees to Max's request and takes him to a boxing club for the match. The organizers present a demand. If Adam can withstand one round, they'll receive a $1,000 prize. Otherwise, Adam must be surrendered to the club. Charlie intends to refuse, but Max, on the sidelines, agrees without hesitation. The match begins, and the opponent immediately traps Adam with a leg lock. relentlessly attacking. Adam endured all the attacks, but the opponent's assaults intensify. With only half a minute left, Charlie starts coaching Max. Adam manages to evade attacks. Seeing the opponent's move, Max makes Adam retreat, then lands a powerful punch, causing the opponent's system to crash. Charlie is astonished by their unexpected victory. With this experience, he realizes Adam isn't entirely useless. At least he's resilient. Back home, Max installs Noisy Boy's voice control module onto Adam. Charlie is amazed by Max's talent and is further surprised when Max requests Charlie to personally train Adam to learn more techniques. However, Charlie hesitates. His boxing career has been filled with struggles. Though he's won many matches, he always falls short before the finals. He's plagued by self-doubt. Max, unwilling to give up, persuades him persistently. Eventually, Charlie agrees under Max's relentless persuasion. The next morning, Charlie puts on his sports attire. He's determined to teach Adam what real boxing is, while hoping to find an answer for his younger self. Adam doesn't need to eat. He has endless stamina and exceptional learning abilities. He quickly masters Charlie's techniques. With their recent victory, Adam has begun to shine in the club scene. Charlie starts taking him to various matches, where Adam, with his sturdy armor and agility, defeats all the top fighters in the clubs. Consequently, Charlie earns a fortune. Not only does his boxing skill improve, but Adam's name starts circulating in the professional boxing circle. Soon they receive an invitation to a professional boxing match. Charlie and his son arrive at the biggest arena to face the world's second strongest contender, Twin Cities. The two robots engage fiercely. Adam, smaller in stature, is pushed back by his opponent, whose dual-headed configuration grants him superior strength and longer reach. Charlie calmly analyzes the opponent's weaknesses, noticing his tendency to telegraph his punches, which means there's a momentary speed increase when he throws. He directs Adam to dive to avoid attacks, then close the distance, nullifying the opponent's arm reach advantage. Adam relentlessly attacks the opponent's midsection, landing punches left and right, driving him back. Then, with a swift maneuver, Adam spins around, disorienting the opponent, and wins the first round. This victory is a huge honor for Adam, who originated from a junkyard. However, Max is not ready to boast again. The boxing arena erupted with excitement, but the audience knew that this small robot stood no chance against Zeus. Even Charlie wasn't confident. The match was set to begin in 3 days. He left the venue with Max. On their way home, their creditor found them and beat them up. Watching his son lost in thought, Charlie realized he couldn't provide a stable life for Max. The next day, he approached his ex-wife's sister, hoping they would take Max. Max was unhappy, but quietly packed his belongings. Charlie kept demeaning himself, hoping Max would willingly go to his aunt's house. However, Max remained silent, causing Charlie great distress. Despite feeling terrible, Charlie was determined to send Max away. Back home, his girlfriend sensed his struggle. She told Charlie that what Max truly wanted wasn't a lavish life, but his father's companionship.
Get him, Charlie.
Charlie saw his son again, noticing the absence of a smile on Max's face. He turned to the side, and Max caught sight of Adam in the distance.
We got the Zeus fight. And we'll probably get our asses kicked. At least we'll go down swing.
arrived as scheduled, and Charlie and his son faced their opponent, Zeus, the self-proclaimed king of robots. Compared to the diminutive Adam, Zeus was not only towering, but also exuded intimidation with his black armor. As the match commenced, Adam was knocked down with a single blow from Zeus. Fortunately, Adam wasn't greatly affected, but standing up meant enduring a storm of attacks. Adam was quickly pushed into a corner, enduring relentless strikes from Zeus's iron fists. However, as a sparring robot, Adam showed remarkable resilience, enduring dozens of punches without falling. He attempted to escape the corner of the ring but was pulled back by Zeus. A hook from Zeus sent Adam flying, and as soon as he landed, another punch from Zeus knocked him down. This time, Adam lay motionless as the countdown began. However, Adam seemed to receive Max's command and miraculously revived. Zeus appeared impatient and unleashed another round of iron-fisted bombardment. Sensing an opportunity, Charlie threw a right hook that nearly dazed Zeus. Adam took advantage and began to launch continuous flanking attacks. Although initially effective, Zeus's operator quickly adjusted, forcing Adam back into the corner and unleashing his signature move, a combination of dual-arm punches. Under such an onslaught, Adam was defenseless. And just as Zeus seemed poised to end the match with a single punch, the bell signaling the end of the first round suddenly rang out, sparing Adam. However, he bore numerous punch marks all over his body, while Zeus remained unscathed. As the following rounds unfolded, Charlie roared incessantly, matching Zeus blow for blow. But by the fourth round, Adam could no longer hold on. Battered by Zeus's relentless assault, his body emitting smoke, his voice transmission function was destroyed, rendering him unable to receive Charlie's commands. Adam could only rely on his mirroring system for the rest of the match, and Charlie, recalling his professional career of 10 years, made a decision. He decided to give it his all, not only for his son and Adam, but also for his former self, who had once been in despair. The fifth round officially began, with Charlie skillfully controlling Adam, while Zeus maintained his formidable pressure. Sensing Adam's strength, Zeus activated his liquid nitrogen acceleration function, increasing both attack power and speed. However, Charlie remained calm, executing his strategy to deplete Zeus's energy. Soon, Zeus's assault slowed, indicating his dwindling energy, but then, Zeus revealed another trick, activating his turbine for a second round of attacks. Adam continued to resist stubbornly, assuming a defensive stance when pushed into a corner, weathering Zeus's onslaught. As Zeus's movement slowed, it was Adam's turn to counterattack. An uppercut pushed Zeus back, followed by a barrage of punches targeting his head and body. Zeus began to retreat, and his operators, desperate, intervened directly. However, Zeus was already weakened, and his attacks had little effect. Watching his father exerting himself, Max's eyes welled up with tears, forever remembering his father's valor. The crowd erupted as the seemingly frail sparring robot fought back against the undefeated boxing king. Though Zeus managed to stand up with his formidable hardware, he could only endure the blows now. As the final bell rang, signaling the end of the fifth round, Zeus retained his title by a narrow margin. Yet, there was no regret on the faces of the father and son, only exhilaration. At this moment, victory or defeat no longer mattered. A boy in his early teens, a retired professional boxer, and a robot from a junkyard had forged their own legend together. And with that, the movie concludes.